You jump in with the cogs, and sure you kind of have to cut yourself out of it, but Lycan tends to, you want to go for that.
Might actually be pressured a little bit here, but still. Okay, only flat level 3.
Look at this, just even way behind that tier 1. Just they really want to try to zone back Trixie as much as possible. Okay, there's going to be disruption. Can they catch out a good rocket barrage here? They're trying to move way on in, and it looks like they might be able to here. And they'll get it, but it actually costs Havos his own life. Oh, with that, I guess Havos gaining the bit of the respawn bonus, but look at the rotation coming in from Boogie. They'll might get more out of this. They try to eat his tree, finding his way out, but there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. And it looks like the 2 supports are going to gang up on the 1. That actually turns up for the better of 4 anchors, or is it more of a wash just because of the first blood bonus? You can't see it, but I am like leaned way far forward to try to see this television. Big mistake. But hey, actually Trixie using the Invis rune.
Oh, this would be a really big kill when Dendi goes forward.
There it is. Good catch. They're going to grab the Goat Man here within his cage, and it looks like they'll be able to get him down. Rotation comes, but oh, a nice defensive disruption, but it's still not going to matter. The screen's going to be there to follow, but here comes Artstyle now, charging on forward. They're going to get the slow with the Void, and they're going to get the kill on the Queen of Pain. Can they follow up with another here into Trixie? Trixie actually caging him right under the tower here. Is not going to be able to walk away, it looks like, but a good bump back after the cogs. Artstyle will not be able to make it out alive. Lots of bloodshed here in the mid lane. Makes it a 2 for 2.
Considering how they're flat out weaker when it comes to fights right now.
Here comes Havost. He does have the lift, but he's going to hold off on it. He's going to just use his little boots to walk away. And this is the back end of that smoke from Na'Vi. It looks like the pressure is not there. They're going to be heading in the jungle to look for an opportunity, but bottom lane you can always see the pickup and throw back. There's going to be off the Sonic wave here. They're able to bring down the Leshrac. And meanwhile, Havost does go down. Now Trixie going to be on the return. And now they charge on forward here, hoping to get Dendi, but there's going to be the Void coming out from Artstyle. Trixie looks like he will go down at this point. And on the other side, you see Boogie trying to hide on Bout, going to be scouted up from the creep, going for the TP, will make it away. And with that, they're going to be able to secure this tier 1 tower. Let's see if Boogie could snipe out a last hit.
Nice blast. The Ice Blast. That's a pretty good one. Hook shot.
Big follow-up. Big cog setup with the call down the return. Trixie might have jumped himself into his own death, and it looks like it is. A snag is open in Lightning Storm, but man, that is not the opening they were hoping for. This was a lead-in jump opportunity, and for anchors, they had
questionable aggressive blinks that ultimately got him killed, and that's a hero that does not play well from behind for you. See, you're going to smoke. They're going to look to at least find 1 kill here on Funnik.
Now they pinged on the Funnik here, their own ping, so I don't know if they saw it, but I guess not. There is going to be the cold feet. A nice quick kill onto him. There's going to be a follow-up bonus.
That's a gem.
Okay, Artstyle, if he does go down, they could get it. This Scream will be able to connect. The wave flies through. The gem's going to hit the deck here. Aegis also going to be used here from Havost. Now can they bring him down? Dendi's doubling right near that part. And speaking of fight, they break out one here on the bottom. They get disruption on the Nymphy. Nymphy, though, trying to use that race car speed to kind of run himself away. Will be TPing here, and he will make it away. Not enough of the poison damage, and the splitter comes just a little too late.
Ice Blast. Actually going to have a Blink Roar on Matumba. The Ice Blast did connect with Shadow Demon, so they found that 1 kill, but this is going to cost them all down.
Yeah, because of it, they jump right into it. The 4 of them all taking that big bit of damage, but these cogs try to push them on back and away. They're still going to be losing their Queen of Pain. It looks like they're going to be able to get Volix there after a godlike streak now for Dendi and Havost. The snipe that came up from AA. But that means they didn't have that AA Ice Blast for the push that was coming on in.
Yeah, they have it now. He buys back and sends it right down the middle lane. It's going to connect on Dendi. No one.
They saw the buyback and they're like, let's just move the hell back and wait for the Ice Blast. Sure enough, it comes. It connects on no one. It's going to be an air ball. Oh, and they're going to get the quick snap here onto the Clockwerk. Trixie ends up going down. Na'Vi looking to claim this tier 3. Looks like we'll be going to a game 3 here, Cinder, and Na'Vi well in control of this one.
It's going to take a... I was going to say minor miracle, but I think we're entering medium miracle.
Okay.
For them to come back.
Very, very good. But
oh yeah, he could have Bloodstone denied actually instead of trying to TP out. It's kind of, I mean, usually we don't. We look at it like denying is a nice play and it does have an impact, but when you're this far ahead, it's actually a really big difference. That was. Well, we do find Volix here bottom at the same time. In hindsight, definitely Dendi going to be a little bit frustrated that he didn't just go for the deny play there, as he did hand over quite a bit of gold. But they're still feeling confident, I think. That is not the end of the world. When you have a 20k lead, losing 2,000 of that is still
nothing. Pennies.
Yes.
So with that, they charge on in. They're going to get 1 racks down, it looks like. It's on 4 anchors to try and defend their base if they don't want to have to force this into a game 3, but that seems likely. Their wave going to fly out. It does hit SoNNeikO, but they're going to quickly turn it right back on him. There's going to be the call down. The axes move on through, but it's XBOCT who gets the kill, who's now dominating at this point. And here they go, charging on in. Or at least scouting out their mini-map so that they can step away and not eat too much punishment. Okay, Trixie, this is your moment now. It's been a hard game. Let's see what you can do. There's a jump in. Is he able to snag it on up? Nope, XBOCT gets it. Trixie just turned into a bucket of... Through the northern part. Looking to move in. 4 anchors. We'll see what they can do.
On Gyro.
No safe this time. I'm going straight for the hot. But here we go. Tier 3, slowly going to be brought down to a crumble here with the help of the Edict. There goes Sonic Wave, but it's going to be on the return. Funnik shows his own bit of a scream, dishing out the Primal Warrior. Queen of Pain going to get dropped. It's Trixie soon thereafter. And now the racks going to be taken down. 4 anchors. And it looks like their ship has sailed in game number 2, and that they will have to dock it for what could be their 3rd matchup. And the dream on moving on forward into an easy express trip to Seattle is going to have to be put on hold, and we're going to a critical game number 3, Synderen.
It's what we all predicted, actually. So we're all right so far.
Someone's going to be right, yeah. Whether it's me alone or you 3 for 4 anchors, we'll have to see. But we're back. For now, we have Hani at the panel.
Where is Ben?
Ben's not here.
Ben, what? Ben. Hey,
Hello.
Ben.
Yeah, there's Ben. Hi, buddy. Welcome. So we'll take a moment to